Good morning, everyone. It's Rich. Thanks for joining me for today's reading of our daily bread. It is Tuesday, March 24th. Today's reading is coming from Joshua, chapter 8, verse 1, verses 18 and 19, and verses 24 through 27. Then the Lord said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged." Reminder of God's presence. With branches of scraggly leaves growing upward like hands raised to the heavens, the unique trees we saw while hiking Joshua Tree National Park in California intrigued us. Many believe the trees were dubbed the Joshua trees by pioneers who were reminded by the trees of an Old Testament story where Joshua lifted high a javelin as a sign of God's presence and help. After entering Canaan, the Israelites needed God's help in battle. After being defeated at the city of I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Due to their sin, the Israelites were likely afraid to fight the city again. But God encouraged Joshua, "Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged." Then God told Joshua to hold out toward the javelin that is in your hand, for into your hand I will deliver the city. Joshua obeyed God and did not draw back the hand that held out his javelin until the battle was won. It wasn't the javelin in Joshua's outstretched hand that secured the victory. Instead, it was a symbol of God's promise to help them and be with them. Reminders of God's presence with us can be helpful when we face difficult challenges. A Bible verse displayed in our homes, a stunning picture of God's creation, a cross necklace. These things don't provide assistance, but God can use them to remind us of His promised presence and power. What reminds you of God's presence? Food. As stupid as that sounds, food. I don't ever have enough to last, but I always have enough to last. And how does this reminder help you face challenging situations? If I don't have to worry about food or how I'm paying my bills, why would I worry about other things? Because I've given that to God. And God takes care of it. So why would I not? Okay, now we're going to go to today's reading. We're going to go to the Bible in Joshua 8, chapter 1. Where is it? There it is. Now the Lord said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid nor be dismayed. Take all the people of war with you and arise. Go up to Ai. See, I have given into your hand the king of Ai, his people, his city, and his land." And verses 18 and 19, Joshua 8. Then the Lord said to Joshua, "Stretch out the spear that is in your hand toward Ai, for I will give it to your hand." And Joshua stretched out the spear that was in his hand toward the city. So those in ambush arose quickly out of their place. They ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand, and they entered the city and took it, and hurried to set the city on fire. And Joshua chapter 8, verses 24 through 27. And it came to pass, when Israel had made the end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness where they pursued them. And when they all had fallen by the edge of the sword until they were consumed, that all Israelites returned to Ai and struck it with the edge of the sword. So it was that all who fell that day, both men and women, were 12,000, all the people of Ai. For Joshua did not draw back his hand, with which he stretched out the spear until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai. Only the livestock, the spoil of that day, Israel took as booty for themselves, according to the word of the Lord, which he had commanded Joshua. Keep your faith till you win, till you get the victory. It's not a hard concept. It's gonna things God promises you get. It tells you in the Bible not to worry about your everyday struggles. The Lord takes care of sparrows. Why wouldn't he take care of you? Well, he does. He just either A, don't see it, or B, don't give him the recognition, but he's there every day. Just have the love, faith, and trust. All right. Y'all have a great day, and God bless. And always remember, God loves you, and so do I.